This is a quick video to demonstrate the creation of a report using the Ekko-Project version 4 software. All I've done is I've started the software after installing it onto my PC, and now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up the data from the machine. The particular data file that I'll be using today is one that was collected at one of the tech rental sites over here in Western Australia. And what I'm looking for here is I'm looking for this Project2 GPZ file. That's essentially a collection of all of the data that was collected within that project, and it can include a whole lot of different things. So I'm going to go ahead and open that, and it brings me to these panes right here. Just starting from the, we'll look at the center one. Okay, so the center one here is an indication of our GPS line here, and these red dots represent interpretations or targets that were located on site. This is one line that was collected, this is the second line that was collected. And you'll get to see where these were in relation to the building. Here is like a file explorer. And it basically allows me to see each of the files that are inside of the project. I've clicked on line number 2, and that's this snake-like line just here. I then look across to here, and this is the actual raw line scan data showing the red dots that correspond to these interpretations just here. The last one here is the attachments, and we'll do some attachments a little bit later. Okay, so let's get started. The first thing that we'll do is that we'll take a look inside of this one particular line. And so here we've got our line scan shown with a little bit more ability to adjust the settings that we can do. We've essentially got this snake-shaped path that we took, crossing over this trench over and over again. You can see the trench here is these dark areas, and then we've picked our target, particularly here and here and here, inside of that. Now, if I want to use this in my report, I can adjust a whole lot of different things, such as the gains, or I could adjust the any processing to do with the data. But in this case, I'm just going to save this particular image to the project file. So when I click on here and I click line number, let's call this TR line. Okay, so that's now saved. We can shut this window down, and it takes us back to our original area. The next thing is that we've got this GPS line, but how does it actually relate to the real world? So we can export that into Google Earth, and I'll show you how to do that right now. So we're going to go to Tools, Report, and Google Earth. We can indicate how we want it to appear in Google Earth. We press OK. I'm going to save it as TR. This is my .kmz file, which is a Google Earth file. And when I press OK, it automatically loads up Google Earth as long as I have Google Earth installed on my PC. We're zooming in to Western Australia, out to Kewdale, and specifically to your location out in Kewdale. You can see here's the building here. You might have been to this structure or maybe not. You've got Kewdale Road. This is the lawn at the front, the car park, and then there's a driveway that runs around to the back, and I believe there's a loading zone in here. The area of particular interest to me is this one just at the back of the building right here, because I have my snake shape that we had before with our red lines indicating our interpretations, and just a little bit of an explanation about what we were trying to achieve with this particular scan. We have a drain right here, and we did this snake path away from the drain and essentially picked the trench and the pipe that leads away from that particular drain. So that might be an application that a customer might have a job to actually locate that particular pipe, and maybe this would be an easy way that they could report it. Okay, so we want to take this image and we want to put it into our report. So we go to Save, Save Image, and then we get this little icon just here, which I'm going to press Save to Disk. I'm going to save it into my computer as TR. If I want to replace it, and now that's saved. So I'll shut down Google Earth, discard it, and I'm back into here. Before I told you that there was this attachments area, so I'm going to click on attachments, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the image that I've just collected, which was I called TR, so here it is right here, open, and now I've attached this TR JPEG. Okay. Now I've got 2 images, and I've probably got a couple more because I've been practicing this a little bit. So if I click onto the GPR summary report, that will allow me to start generating my report. Okay, so here's a few of the images that are accompanying this particular file. Okay, we have the Google Earth image that we took before, so we're going to use that, and we've got the line that we stored before. These 2 here were snapshots that were taken on site, so these are actually from the LMX screen, and these are just a few extras that we collected before. We've clicked on these, so they go down into the selected images area, and we can drag and select which one we want to go first, what order we want to use, and once we've collected all of the images that we want to use, we can generate our report. That brings us to this page. And so we're just going to fill in a few of the details here. So the client would be Tech Rentals. This is the area that we were doing was the loading zone out the back, and the purpose of it was to demonstrate the LMX. We then have each of the images that we collected. So here's our line scan, and we've got an area underneath that scan that we can input information about that particular scan. So in this case, we're going to say the line scan is a snake-like pattern over a trench and pipe extending from drain in car park, target pipe highlighted in red. So this is these red dots that we can see right here, and they look a bit small. We could have made them a bit larger in the software. Here's our second report, which is essentially our red dots, but showing them spatially on Google Earth where they're actually from. And my byline for this particular one will be Google Earth map showing path of pipe away from the drain. Once I'm happy with that, I can adjust the logo if I want to, just by clearing that, so your customers can make the report look personalized for them, even on a rental. Press save, and I'm going to save it to Tech Rentals dummy report. Close that down, press save, and now I've generated this report. Okay, so here's the information that we input before, the logo, the first image with the information, and the second image with the information, and that's just a PDF that your customers could immediately email to their customers. Okay, so attach the email. So thank you very much for listening today, and yeah, have a good day.